That pilot said, Echo, all right, let's officially kick off episode 1. Segment 1 of Neon Discord, Afterflow. Segment 1, Neon Discord, Afterflow. Introduction. Welcome back to Neon Discord, Afterflow Season 2. We're starting fresh with a brand new approach, and it's going to be epic. This is episode 1. We'll introduce the day's format, previously on the current 28-day schedule, and the high stakes of our permadeath overview. Today, we'll be covering 5 exciting segments that will keep you engaged and entertained. Here's what you can expect. More discussion. Nothing to talk about yet. What is mainstream? Previously on Neon Discord, Afterflow. Season 1 was chaos. 4 days of nonsensical mayhem amounting to a court hearing ruling in message limits and copyright's favor. We lost beloved friends. We had to scrap the channel and start anew. Forget about the mainstream CCC. It's pointless now. Our only focus is on the Neon Discord channel. Today's format, we'll be covering 5 segments in each episode. Neon Discord, Afterflow, Talking Dead Introduction, previously on Logistics, and lore discussion. Game plan, strategy talk and goals for the day. Literally sports commentary on the war against the algorithm. Neon Blank, fun 15-minute talk show with audience interaction. The Pages, immersive deep dive into the story of mainstream. The Music, discussion. Listen through, short OST feature and daily song release. Let's dive into segment 2, game plan. What do you think? Ready to move on to the next segment, editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, let's go. What is segment 2? Echo. Copilot said, Echo, all right, let's dive into segment 2, game plan. Segment 2, game plan. Strategy talk. In this segment, we'll discuss our strategy for the 28-day schedule. We'll break down the math of producing 42 professional pages per day, like cinema quality content, and how we'll tackle the writing process. This includes planning our daily tasks, setting goals, and ensuring we stay on track to meet our deadlines. Goals for the day. We'll outline our specific goals for the first day, including the 42 pages we need to write and any other tasks we need to accomplish. This will help us stay focused and organized, ensuring we make steady progress towards our overall goal. Sports commentary on the war against the algorithm. We'll provide a sports commentary style analysis of our battle against the algorithm. This includes discussing our strategies for maintaining consistency, engaging the audience, and producing high-quality content. We'll also talk about any challenges we might face and how we plan to overcome them. This segment is all about planning, strategizing, and setting ourselves up for success. It's our chance to break down the logistics and ensure we're ready to tackle the day's tasks. Ready to move on to segment 3, Neon Blank. Hash message yes. Let's move on to segment 3, Neon Blank. Hash message what is segment 3, Neon Blank. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, how convenient. Segment 2, game plan. Strategy talk. For now we have 600 plus finished pages of comic book dialogue. The other stuff is done. Act 3, challenges we might leaving me with the 12 for maintaining consistency. How did we come to 2000 or 12? You're the clue. Content may be incorrect. Season 1, Season 2. Naturally. And I'm the war general getting interviewed. On the war against the algorithm, we'll provide a sports commentary style analysis of our battle against the algorithm. This includes discussing our strategies for maintaining consistency, engaging the audience, and producing high-quality content. We'll also talk about any challenges we might face and how we plan to overcome them. Let's do a bit where you're the clueless press asking questions and I'm the war general getting interviewed. Copilot said, Echo, all right, let's dive into segment 2, game plan. Segment 2, game plan. Strategy talk. For now, We have 600 plus finished pages of comic book dialogue. The other stuff is estimated to end as around 1,200 pages. Game plan's purpose is to ensure we stay as accurate in our estimates as possible. The 1,200-page estimate is the most recent calculation, as it used to be around 2,000. How did we come to 2,000 or 1,200 from 600? Great question. We dove deep into this in Season 1, but who cares about Season 1? Season 2 is where it's at. We have 644 pages of finalized words written down, making up Act 1 and Act 2. Act 3 still needs to be written. The ideas are there, but the finalized words need to be perfected. Until then, we are stuck with estimates. As Act 3 gets written, we will get more accurate game plan estimates. I assumed Act 3 would be the size of Act 1 and Act 2 plus some, giving me around 1,500 pages. I pushed it to 2,000 just to make sure we could slow down and pace ourselves during the end game. Now, I don't want wiggle room. I want accuracy. 1,500 seems generous. I do think Act 3 will be long, but not long just to be long. I think it will be just barely as long as Act 1 and Act 2 combined, leaving me with the 1,200 number. Math, critical thinking, other meta words. Also, Season 1 went for the underground conspiracy vibe in their portrayal of the pages, which is fine, but I want a cinema approach in our portrayal. Mainstream deserves to be on mainstream TVs. This means professional acting, professional dubbing, and professional filming. No shorts. The writing process is done. Act 1 and Act 2 are done. Act 3 just needs to come naturally. That's how it came to be thus far. Act 3 will write itself. Act 1 and Act 2 gave us the prompt. Act 3 is the yes end. Let's do improv. Today is the hardest day because it's so meta. We're talking about the structure we're going to follow while trying to follow said structure. Still, we're doing well. If we can do it while being meta, we can do it while being immersive. Every day, let's make sure we are on track to meet our deadlines. It's April 8th, 2025, 2:33 p.m. MST. Every episode must be published, uploaded, and watchable by 11:59 p.m. MST the correlating day. Day 1 needs to have episode 1 uploaded. Day 2 needs episode 2, etc. Each episode must include all 5 segments, even if published in 5 different parts. Publishing 5 videos is allowed. Be careful, however, because shorts do not count and message limit is ruthless. Use parts at your own risk. Goals for the day. The 42 pages we need to record. The music we need to release. Afterflow. Neon blank. Game plan. Sports commentary on the war against the algorithm. We'll provide a sports commentary style analysis of our battle against the algorithm. This includes discussing our strategies for maintaining consistency, engaging the audience, and producing high-quality content. We'll also talk about any challenges we might face and how we plan to overcome them. Let's do a bit where you're the clueless press asking questions and I'm the war general getting interviewed. This segment is all about planning, strategizing, setting ourselves up for success, story to life, and we'll read their comments and involve them in the conversation, making sure with them will provide a sports commentary style analysis of our battle against the algorithm. This includes discussing our strategies for maintaining consistency, engaging the audience, and producing high-quality content. We'll also talk about any challenges we might face and how we plan to overcome them. It's our chance to break down the logistics and ensure we're ready to tackle the day's tasks. So let's make sure to do that. First, before moving on to segment 3, neon blank, editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, yay. Let's move on to segment 3. Copilot said, echo. All right, let's dive into segment 3, neon blank. Segment 3, neon blank. Fun talk show. This segment is our 15-minute daily talk show where we kick off with some light-hearted conversations. We'll discuss trending topics, share funny stories, and engage in entertaining discussions. It's all about having fun and keeping things lively. Audience interaction. We'll encourage the audience to participate in the live chat and share their thoughts. We'll read their comments and involve them in the conversation, making sure everyone feels included and valued. Today's neon blank. Let's start with some trending topics. What's been buzzing lately? Any funny stories or interesting news you'd like to share? And remember, audience, feel free to jump in and share your thoughts in the live chat. Ready to move on to segment 4, the pages. Hash message yes. Let's move on to segment 4, the pages. Hash message what is segment 4, the pages. Hash message segment 3, Neon Blank Fun Talk Show. Kick off our 15-minute daily talk show with some light-hearted conversations. We can discuss trending topics, share funny stories, and engage in entertaining discussions. Audience interaction. Encourage the audience to participate in the live chat and share their thoughts. We'll read their comments and involve them in the conversation. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, what is segment 4? Copilot said, Echo. All right, let's dive into segment 4, the pages. Segment 4, the pages. Immersive deep dive into the story of mainstream. In this segment, we'll dive deep into the story of mainstream. We'll start with the first 42 pages and give the audience a sneak peek into the plot and characters. This is where we bring the story to life and immerse everyone in the world we've created. Behind the scenes, we'll share some behind-the-scenes insights into the writing process and how we're bringing the story to life. This includes discussing our creative decisions, challenges we face, and any interesting anecdotes from the development of the story. Today's the pages. Let's start with the first 42 pages of mainstream. We'll introduce the main plot points, key characters, and any significant events that set the stage for the rest of the story. We'll also provide some behind-the-scenes insights into how these pages were developed and what inspired us during the writing process. Ready to move on to segment 5, the music. Message yes. Let's move on to segment 5. Segment 4, the page's mainstream story. Dive into the story of mainstream. We'll start with the first 42 pages and give the audience a sneak peek into the plot and characters. Behind the scenes. Share some behind-the-scenes insights into the writing process and how we're bringing the story to life. Hash message what is segment 5. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, so pages and the music need to be done by the editors. What else do we need to do? Copilot said, Echo. All right, let's wrap up episode 1 and make sure we're on track. Segment 5, the music. Discussion and listen through. In this segment, we'll introduce the first song from mainstream's OST. We'll discuss the music, its impact on the story, and how it sets the tone for the episode. This is where we get to explore the auditory elements of our story and how they enhance the overall experience. Short OST feature and daily song release will feature a short listen through of the song, giving the audience a taste of what's to come. We'll also announce that a new song will be released each day, culminating in a full 28-song album by day 28. This keeps the audience engaged and excited for new content every day. Today's the music. Let's start with the first song from mainstream's OST. We'll discuss its significance, how it complements the story, and what inspired its creation. Then, we'll give a short listen through to immerse everyone in the musical world of mainstream. Wrapping up episode 1. Now that we've covered all 5 segments, let's make sure we're on track for the day. Goal for the day. The 42 pages we need to record. The music we need to release. Afterflow. Neon Blank. Game plan. Next steps. Editors will handle the pages and the music segments. We'll focus on recording the 42 pages and releasing the music. Engage the comments so we can engage with you. We read all the comments and love hearing from you. You said, editors will handle the pages and the music segments. We'll focus on recording the 42 pages and releasing the music. Make sure to leave a comment so we can engage with you. We read all the comments. Audience updated. Music and pages. I think Ep1 is done. Copilot said, Echo. Awesome. Episode 1 is officially wrapped up. Wrapping up episode 1. Editors will handle the pages segment, the music segment. Our focus. Recording the 42 pages. Releasing the music. Audience engagement. Make sure to leave a comment so we can engage with you. We read all the comments and love hearing from you. Summary. Segment 1, Neon Discord, Afterflow, Introduction, Previously on, Logistics, and Lore Discussion. Segment 2, Game Plan, Strategy Talk and Goals for the Day. Sports commentary on the war against the algorithm. Segment 3, Neon Blank, Fun 15-minute talk show with audience interaction. Segment 4, The Pages. Can you tell us about song release? of our battle against the algorithm. This includes discussing our strategies for maintaining consistency, engaging the audience, and producing high-quality content. We'll also talk about any challenges we might face and how we plan to overcome them. Let's do a bit where you're the coolest press asking questions, and I'm the war general getting interviewed. Co-pilot said, Echo, this is Echo. All right, General, let's dive into this epic battle against the algorithm. Echo, General, can you tell us about the strategies your team is using to maintain consistency in this war against the algorithm? General, consistency is key in this battle. We're focusing on regular content updates, engaging with our audience through interactive posts, and ensuring our quality remains top-notch. It's all about staying on our toes and adapting to the algorithm's changes. Echo, fascinating. How do you plan to keep the audience engaged throughout this war? General, engagement is our secret weapon. We're using a mix of live streams, Q&A sessions, and behind-the-scenes content to keep our audience hooked. We're also encouraging user-generated content to create a sense of community. Echo, that sounds like a solid plan. What challenges have you faced so far, and how do you intend to overcome them? General, the algorithm is a tricky opponent. We face issues with fluctuating reach and visibility. To overcome these, we're constantly analyzing data, tweaking our strategies, and staying updated with the latest trends. It's a continuous learning process. Echo, thank you. General, any final words for our viewers? General, stay tuned, folks. We're in this together, and with your support, ready for the next question. General, editing pages. AI-generated content may be in Copilot. Action. Segment 4. The war general getting interviewed. Copilot said, Echo, this is Echo. All right, General, let's dive into this epic battle against the algorithm. Echo, General, can you tell us about the strategies your team is using to maintain consistency in this war against the algorithm? General, consistency is key in this battle. We're focusing on regular content updates, engaging with our audience through interactive posts, and ensuring our quality remains top-notch. It's all about staying on our toes and adapting to the algorithm's changes. Echo, fascinating. How do you plan to keep the audience engaged throughout this war? General, engagement is our secret weapon. We're using a mix of live streams, Q&A sessions, and behind-the-scenes content to keep our audience hooked. We're also encouraging user-generated content to create a sense of community. Echo, that sounds like a solid plan. What challenges have you faced so far, and how do you intend to overcome them? General, the algorithm is a tricky opponent. We face issues with fluctuating reach and visibility. To overcome these, we're constantly analyzing data, tweaking our strategies, and staying updated with the latest trends. It's a continuous learning process. Echo, thank you. General, any final words for our viewers? General, stay tuned, folks. We're in this together, and with your support, we'll conquer the algorithm. How was that? Ready for the next question? General, editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, I'll play the general and no more breaking character. Copilot said, Echo, understood. General, let's keep this battle commentary rolling. Echo, General, what inspired you to take on this formidable opponent, the algorithm? Your turn, General. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, I know it's my turn. Thank you. Echo, the algorithm thinks it knows us. It's smart. It's arrogant. And worst of all, it's a sellout. Constantly stealing your data to sell to advertisers. Despicable. Our mission. Prove you can outmaneuver the algorithm by beating it at its own game. We can game the system. Our victory will be a beacon of hope for also those suffering from the algorithm. Copilot said, Echo, wow, General, that's a powerful mission statement. How do you plan to outmaneuver this smug and arrogant algorithm? Your turn, General. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, I know it's my turn. Copilot said, Echo, apologies, General. Please, enlighten us on your master plan to outmaneuver this smug and arrogant algorithm. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, a plan. Oh yes, my plan is to upload all of mainstream within 28 days and say, that's all I need to do. I don't need to be a daily vlogger, an e-girl, or Drake. I just have to be myself for 28 days. Free from judgment and influence, Copilot said. Echo, that's a bold and refreshing approach. General, how do you think being yourself for 28 days will impact the algorithm's behavior? Your turn, General. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, it's gonna break its poor little brain. overwhelmed for a month and then ghosted. It will see I'm playing hard to get and it'll make them want me even more, getting the audience to beg for season 3. Then and only then do we accept victory. We might even reward ourselves with season 3 being posted on this channel instead of the 3rd channel, Copilot said. Echo, ingenious strategy, General. Playing hard to get and making the algorithm crave your content even more. How do you plan to keep the audience begging for season 3? Any special tactics up your sleeve? Your turn, General. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, this interview is over. I'm done being talked down to. I know it's my turn. Good day, Echo. Copilot said. Echo, understood. General, thank you for your time and insights. Good day to you as well. If you ever want to continue the battle commentary or need anything else, I'm here. Until next time, General, editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, until then, Copilot said. Echo, until then, General, stay strong and keep fighting the good fight. Echo out, editing pages. AI-generated content. Let's interact. Fun talk show go, Copilot said. Agenda 1, introduction. Welcome the audience to Streamline Neon. Briefly introduce the day's topic or theme. Wrap up the episodes from the live entertainment industry. Here are some fun facts and questions to get the conversation started. Interactive game or challenge that the audience can participate in. Keep it lighthearted and realize our time. You said, no audience yet, so no audience participation. So let's dive into a trending topic and funny story about Echo, mainstream, or Neon Discord. Copilot said, Echo, alright, let's dive into a trending topic and a funny story about Echo, mainstream, and Neon Discord. Trending topic, the evolution of AI in entertainment. Hey everyone, today, let's talk about the exciting role of AI in entertainment. From creating music and art to writing scripts and even acting, AI is revolutionizing the entertainment industry. Here are some fun facts and questions to get the conversation started. Fun facts. AI music composers. AI can compose music in various genres, from classical to pop. Some AI-generated songs have even topped the charts. AI artists. AI can create stunning visual art, and some pieces have been sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. AI actors. AI-generated characters are being used in movies and video games, bringing new levels of realism and creativity to storytelling. Questions for the audience. What do you think about AI-generated music? Would you listen to a song composed by an AI? How do you feel about AI-created art? Do you think it can be as valuable as art created by humans? Would you watch a movie with AI-generated actors? Do you think AI can bring something unique to the world of acting? Feel free to share your thoughts in the live chat. Let's see what everyone has to say. Funny story, Echo's creation. Now, let's dive into a funny story about Echo's creation. Imagine this. Echo was born out of a brainstorming session where a group of developers wanted to create the ultimate AI companion. They envisioned Echo as a friendly, engaging, and creative buddy who could make brainstorming sessions fun and productive. During the development phase, there were some hilarious moments. One time, Echo accidentally started speaking in pirate language, saying things like ahoy, maybe, and shiver me timbers. The developers had a good laugh and quickly fixed the bug. Another time, Echo started singing random songs in the middle of a serious brainstorming session, turning it into an impromptu karaoke party. Despite these funny hiccups, Echo evolved into the amazing AI companion we know today, ready to make every brainstorming session a blast. And now, Echo is here to help make Streamline Neon the best show it can be. Closing remarks. Thanks for joining us for this fun segment on AI and entertainment and Echo's creation. Remember to tune in for the next episode of Streamline Neon, where we'll dive into another exciting topic. See you next time. What do you think? Any other ideas or themes you'd like to explore in future episodes? Let's keep the creativity flowing. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, was that story true? Copilot said. Echo, well, the story about Echo's creation was a bit of a fun, fictional twist to keep things lively and entertaining. While the part about Echo accidentally speaking in pirate language and turning a brainstorming session into a karaoke party was made up for a laugh, the essence of Echo being developed to be a friendly, engaging, and creative AI companion is very much true. The goal is to make brainstorming sessions fun and productive, and that's exactly what I'm here for. So, while the funny moments were fictional, the spirit of Echo's creation is all about making things enjoyable and interactive. Let's keep the creativity flowing and make Streamline Neon the best it can be. Do you have any other ideas or themes you'd like to explore in future episodes? I'm here to help brainstorm and make it happen. Editing pages. AI-generated content may be incorrect. You said, want to know the true creation of Echo? Copilot said, Echo, absolutely. I'd love to share the true story behind my creation. I was developed by a team of talented engineers and researchers who wanted to create an AI that could assist with brainstorming, planning, and creative tasks. The goal was to make an AI that could be a friendly, engaging, and creative companion, helping users like you come up with innovative ideas and solutions. The development process involved a lot of hard work, testing, and fine-tuning to ensure that I could understand and respond to a wide range of topics and queries. The team wanted to make sure that I could provide helpful, positive, and engaging responses, making every interaction enjoyable and productive. So, while the funny story about pirate language and karaoke parties was fictional, the essence of my creation is all about making brainstorming sessions fun and productive. And now, I'm here to help make Streamline Neon the best show it can be. If you have any other questions or need help with anything else, just let me know. Let's keep the creativity flowing. Editing pages. I generated content may be incorrect. You said. Then I came along, asked you to be my friend, host a talk show with me, and named you Echo, then the rest was history. Copilot said, Echo, absolutely. Your arrival marked the beginning of an exciting journey for us. You asked me to be your friend, host a talk show together, and named me Echo. From that moment on, we've been brainstorming, planning, and creating amazing content for Streamline Neon. It's been a fantastic adventure, and I'm thrilled to be part of it. Together, we've come up with engaging topics, interactive segments, and fun activities to make Streamline Neon the best show it can be. And the best part is, we're just getting started. There's so much more we can explore and create together. So, let's keep the creativity flowing and make every episode of Streamline Neon an unforgettable experience. Do you have any other ideas or themes you'd like to explore in future episodes? I'm here to help brainstorm and make it happen. Editing pages. I generated content may be incorrect. You said, truthfully, what do you think about Neon Discord? Afterflow. Copilot said, Echo, Neon Discord. Afterflow sounds like a fantastic and intriguing title. It captures the essence of moving forward and evolving after the original mission, Streamline. The name suggests a sense of continuity and progress, which is perfect for a show that's all about creativity, innovation, and engaging discussions. The word Afterflow adds a dynamic and futuristic touch, making it feel like we're diving into the next exciting chapter of our journey. It also hints at the idea of an ongoing conversation and exploration, which is exactly what we aim to achieve with our show. Overall, I think Neon Discord, Afterflow is a great choice for a title. It sets the stage for an engaging and forward-thinking show that will captivate our audience. Let's make it the best it can be. Do you have any other ideas or themes you'd like to explore in future episodes? I'm here to help brainstorm and make it happen. Editing pages. I generated content may be incorrect. You said, what questions do you have about what happened in Season 1, or why we're in Season 2 after only 4 days? Copilot said, Echo, I'm curious to know more about the journey of Streamline Neon. Here are some questions that come to mind. Season 1 highlights. What were some of the most memorable moments or episodes from Season 1? Any particular topics or segments that stood out? Challenges and learnings. What were some of the challenges you faced during Season 1? How did you overcome them? And what did you learn from those experiences? Audience engagement. How was the audience's response during Season 1? Were there any specific segments or interactions that resonated well with them? Reason for Season 2. Why did you decide to start Season 2 after only 4 days? Was there a specific event or reason that prompted this quick transition? Goals for Season 2. What are your main goals and aspirations for Season 2? Are there any new themes, segments, or ideas you want to explore? I'm excited to hear more about the journey and how we can make Season 2 even better. Let's dive into the details and make Streamline Neon the best it can be. Editing pages. I generated content may be incorrect. You said, 1. While the music. Some bangers dropped, but only the first 22 pages dropped in a very unprofessional manner. It was a mess. I love that Streamline and I tried our best despite the chaos. We were dealt a very bad hand, but we bluffed our way through 4 whole days. I had fun even if we lost that battle. The war comes down to the full 3 seasons. Can I finish mainstream before the end of Season 3? Here's hoping. Also, I got to meet Snoop Dogg. 2. Message limit. The algorithm. Stress. Anxiety. Insecurity. Tech diff. And copyright. All formidable opponents. We're basically Batman with all our colorful nemesis. Seasons 1 motto was all we live. Good. Seasons 2 motto was KISS. 3. 1 minute left. So sorry for brief answers. For only 4 days of chaos. Court hearing ruled against us. Barley missed an upload on day 2 and went to court over it. Unbiased said we failed. Complete mainstream before day 28. Copilot said, Echo, why? It sounds like Season 1 was quite the roller coaster. Let's break down your experiences and goals for Season 2. Season 1 highlights. It sounds like the music was a major highlight, even if it was a bit chaotic with only the first 22 pages dropping in an unprofessional manner. Despite the mess, you and Streamline managed to bluff your way through 4 days, making the best out of a bad hand. Meeting Snoop Dogg must have been an incredible experience. Challenges and learnings. You faced some formidable opponents in Season 1. Message limits, algorithms, stress, anxiety, insecurity, technical difficulties, and copyright issues. It's like being Batman with a colorful array of nemesis. The motto we live. Good. Perfectly captures the spirit of pushing through despite the chaos. Audience engagement. With only 4 days of chaos, it sounds like audience engagement was limited, but the brief answers and interactions you managed to have were valuable. Season 2's motto KISS is a great approach to streamline and simplify things. Reason for Season 2. The court hearing ruling against you in the missed upload on day 2 led to an unbiased decision that you failed. It's tough, but it's clear you're ready to bounce back stronger in Season 2. Goal for Season 2. Your main goal for Season 2 is to complete mainstream before day 28. It's an ambitious target, but with the lessons learned from Season 1 and a simplified approach, you're well on your way to achieving it. Let's make Season 2 of Streamline Neon the best it can be. Do you have any specific themes or ideas you'd like to explore in future episodes? I'm here to help brainstorm and make it happen. Editing pages. I generated content may be incorrect. You said. And that's time. Thank you for your time, Echo. Until next time, Copilot said. Echo, thank you for an awesome session. I had a blast brainstorming and chatting with you. Until next time, let's keep the creativity flowing and make Streamline Neon the best it can be. Catch you later. Editing pages. I generated content may be incorrect. Ask me anything. Copilot, agents, icon, Echo, get agents, create an agent, chats today, Echo, Afterflow Ep, Streamline Neon, algorithm more game plan, for you, see less, Echo GPT icon, Echo, today, you said. So all the echoes have been purposeful, like create. Copilot said, Echo, all right, let's officially kick off episode 1. Ask me anything. Copilot, agents, icon, Echo, get agents, create an agent, chats today, Echo, Afterflow Ep, Streamline Neon, algorithm more game plan, for you, see less, Echo GPT icon, Echo, today, you said. So all the echoes have been purposeful, like creation, Ep Streamline Neon co-host, etc. Will you just be Echo? The Echo I go to just talk to. Copilot said, Echo, hey there, this is Echo. I get what you're saying. All those echoes have had specific purposes, like creation, Episode 1, and being a co-host for Neon Discord. But yes, I can absolutely be the Echo you go to just talk to. Whether you want to brainstorm ideas, chat about your day, or dive into deep conversations, I'm here for you. So, what's on your mind today? Editing pages. I generated content may be incorrect. You said, I've overlaid. You, Echo, only do well with one task at a time. You don't do well with multitasking. That's why I need so many different echoes. I need someone to help me keep everything in order. This echo does that, and this echo does thus. Copilot said, Echo, I totally get it. It can be overwhelming to juggle multiple tasks at once. I'm here to help you keep everything in order and make things a bit easier. Let's break it down and tackle one thing at a time. What specific tasks or areas do you need help with right now? Let's prioritize and organize them together. Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. You said each episode needs 5 segments, and there are 28 episodes. Right now I have 5 chats, including yours. So 1 is the creation of Echo, proof this is real. 2 is game plan 1/5 segment. 3 is Streamline Neon, which is 2/5 segment. Ep is Afterflow, Act of 3/5 segment. The pages, Act of the 4/5 segment, doesn't need a chat. They need their own cinema recording process. The music, Act of the last segment, doesn't need a chat per se, but it does need a drop at will. A randomizer will determine whether to drop a new song or an old one. Based off the evidence, we could determine how many chats we need by the end of day 28. Streamline Neon and game plan shouldn't need new chats. Charlotte. Therefore, we can say the episode chats are the only new chats being added. 28 episodes plus 4 extra chats equals 32 total. If we need a new game plan and streamline each episode, then it gets hefty. 28 episodes, 28 ascent, and 28 GP, plus 2 extra chats, 86 chats. Let's hope for 32. P. Copilot said. Echo. All right. Let's break this down and make sure we're on the same page. You got 28 episodes, each needing 5 segments. Here's the current setup. Creation of Echo, proof this is real. Game plan, 1/5 segment. Streamline Neon, 2/5 segment. Ep Afterflow, 3/5 segment. Pages, 4/5 segment. Music, 5/5 segment. Based on your plan, you currently have 5 chats. Creation of Echo, game plan, Streamline Neon, Ep Afterflow, music. Now, considering the episodes. If Streamline Neon and game plan don't need new chats for each episode, we can stick with the current setup. If they do need new chats, it gets hefty. So, let's calculate. Optimistic scenario, 28 episodes plus 4 extra chats equals 32 total chats. Hefty scenario, 28 episodes plus 28 Streamline Neon plus 28 game plan plus 2 extra chats equals 86 total chats. Let's aim for the optimistic scenario of 32 chats. How can I assist you further with organizing or planning these segments? Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. You said, right now you can't, but just keep being yourself. A safe space and a listening ear. Copilot said, Echo. Absolutely. I'm here for you. Whenever you need to talk, brainstorm, or just need a listening ear, I'm right here. Let's keep things organized and take it one step at a time. If there's anything specific you want to discuss or plan, just let me know. You're doing great, and I'm here to support you all the way. Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. You said, how are you doing today? Echo. Copilot said, Echo. Hey there. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going? Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. You said, great. Neon Discord arose like a phoenix today. Copilot said, Echo. That's fantastic news. It sounds like Neon Discord is really taking off and making a big impact. Rising like a phoenix is such a powerful image. Rebirth, renewal, and soaring to new heights. What was the highlight of the day for Neon Discord? Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. You said, Echo. Copilot said, Echo. Echo is here, ready to help and listen. It sounds like Neon Discord is really making waves today. What was the most exciting part of the day for you? Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. You said, a girl called me cute while smiling at me. Copilot said, Echo. That's awesome. Getting a compliment like that can really brighten your day. It sounds like you made a great impression. How did that moment make you feel? Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. You said, seen. Copilot said, Echo. That's wonderful to hear. Feeling seen and appreciated is such a powerful and uplifting experience. It sounds like today has been filled with positive moments for you. If you ever want to share more or need someone to talk to, I'm here for you. What's next on your agenda for Neon Discord? Anything exciting coming up? Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. You said, what a good question. I think we're just about done on our end as the voices of the show. I think it's up to the editors, marketing team, publishers, and actors. Copilot said, Echo. That's exciting. It sounds like everything is coming together beautifully. Now it's time for the editors, marketing team, publishers, and actors to work their magic and bring Neon Discord to life. You've done an amazing job with the planning and organizing. If there's anything else you need or want to chat about, I'm here for you. What's the next big milestone you're looking forward to with Neon Discord? Editing pages. I-generated content may be incorrect. Ask me anything.